we were talking earlier about like just the different genres, and when I heard this project, even kind of like how I felt about when I heard like Uzi's Pink Tape, I was like, is this really hip hop? Like, I feel like this is like a subgenre or like a like what do you think?
I don't really put my music in genres anyway.
Okay.
Like, even when there'll be instances like we're on a flight or in a lounge or something, and like I just random like, oh, you guys do music? Oh, what type of music is it? And it's like, that's the
you hate that
hardest
question.
It's not that I hate it, it's just the hardest question for me to answer, because then like, what type of clothes do you wear? What type of like, what's the genre of hair you do? Like, there's just so many. I don't think things should always be put in a box, especially with my music. It's like, I know how I want it to sound, I know how I want to look, I know what I want to say, and I feel like if I go by saying it has to be hip hop or it has to be UK rap or it has to be grime, then I'm just only going to limit myself.
Yeah.
I can take all my influences, and that's why I'm so blessed to be where I'm from and my heritage and where I grew up, because like, we really have the license to use anything.
Yeah.
You know, it can be like, it can come from grime. You can hear my accent. You can hear me put some Afro beats in there. I can speak pidgin from Nigeria. I can speak my own language. I can take dancehall. I can take like UK punk. I can take garage. I can take funky house and put it all in one song. And I don't want to be asked or told, yo, what genre are you going to put this in? You know? Yeah. I feel like you need to just, not you, but I feel like people just need to just listen to it and like, just have the open ear. Once we start saying, yo, this has got to be rapping, we ain't going to enjoy ourselves. You know? We're just going to be still in that thing of like, oh, man, this ain't rap, man. This ain't, like, it's music.
No, it's a good point. I think like, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, I don't really think this is, I mean, I understand it, but I don't think it's hip hop.
Yeah.
And like where I grew up in like a predominantly like black American town. So like we listened to like Gucci Mane, Gotti, you know, like Ludacris, Nelly, not really like world sound. So like when I moved to New York, I've been in New York 10 years, so I'm comfortable with it now. But like listening to like Afro beats, soca, UK rap, anything like that, I'm like, what the fuck is this and why? You know what I mean? But like up here, they'll play it for the entire party, and they'll do like 10 minutes of like the music I'm used to hearing for hours. So I used to never want to go outside because I'm like, I don't like this music. Now I love it. I listen to everything, but it like I never in a million years would have thought I'd be sitting here having a conversation with somebody. Like, you know what I mean? So I think
that's why music is beautiful, and like I feel like it's just my job at this point to like keep doing things the way I see it. I could have just said like, I'm gonna make grime, and just because I'm from UK and that's how people perceive us.
Yeah.
Or I could have made drill because right now drill's in and like it comes from the UK, and like I could have just did that, but I consciously from when I started making music. No, let me not say that. I consciously did it after, but like when I first started making music, I didn't care. I just knew I didn't want to be like anyone else.
Yeah.
I knew where I grew up. Like I grew up with everything you think of London or how you see guys or what you perceive to be as the hood or whatever it may be. I grew up around that, but I wanted to go further from that, like as possible. I've always known who I am, but like how far can I go to the point where I look like I blur every single line? You know, that was my intention. And as I went deeper into it, then it became conscious. Okay, cool, don't do that. Don't do this. Or do that.
Yeah.
Like lean into that, you know? That's why now I can go make a song with Unknown T, go make a song with
Sexy Red,
Claro, with Sexy Red, with anyone who it may be, and I still have plans to go further in that. Like I want to make songs with Lana Del Rey or someone that you just be like, why the hell are them two on the song? But when you hear it, you're like, oh, okay, he knows what he's doing. Or okay, this makes sense. And you're seeing that now more like with some of the collabs in music, but that's what it should always be about.
Yeah.
It should always been about that.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that lovely conversation. You already know we need to talk for all your exclusive interviews with your favorite artists, celebrities, influencers, etc. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a comment. Show me some love. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. I'm open to criticism. And also, please, whatever you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the latest content that drops when it drops.